Hey guys, what's up? Rubik's Life here. Today I'm going to show you how to solve F2L pairs and get the second layer of the 3x3 completed. So my last video, you guys can check it out right here with this annotation. You guys can click on it and it'll teach you how to solve the white cross for advanced method, my first part to this 4-part series that I'm doing on how to solve 3x3. So if you guys are here and watching and don't know how to solve the cross, go check it out. But anyways, if you guys are in the right place, you're learning how to solve F2L pairs. Now F2L pairs are, instead of solving all the white corners and then solving the edge pieces in the middle, which is what you would do in beginner's method, what I'm doing now is you're solving 2 pieces at once and then you're going to put them in the right place. So you're solving 2 layers at once, which is super helpful and definitely decreases time. So today I'm going to teach you guys how to do that. So just follow along and hopefully you guys can learn. So F2L pairs are 2 pieces, 1 corner piece and 1 edge piece that match. So if that makes sense to you guys. So I need a white, blue, and red corner piece with a blue and red edge piece to make an F2L pair. So F2L stands for first 2 layers, so you're solving 2 layers at the same time. So as you guys can see here, we have the blue and red edge piece and the blue and red and white corner piece. Now the white's going to be at the bottom, so we're looking for the same 2 colors that are on the side. So if you take off the white, it looks like an edge piece and they'll match. As you can see, there's blue, red, blue, red. So how we're going to solve this, and I'm going to show you guys in a second, is you're going to line them up, pair them up, so that way it's blue, blue, red, red, and then there's white right here. And then you're going to insert them into their correct spots, and that's how you solve all those pieces. So let's get started. So the first F2L pair that I see is the green, orange, and white with the green and orange edge piece, which is right here. So what you want to do is you want to bring it up out of its slot, do a U to bring it out of the way, and bring it down. So now you guys have it in the top layer where you guys can move it around and start to pair it, as you call it, which is lining them up to match. So is these things right here with no F2L pairs is called a hole, or a blank spot that you guys can use to create F2L pairs. And you'll always have at least 1 blank spot when solving F2L. So you guys can see that these 2 are opposites, so it's not lining up. Where we would need the white over here, the green on top, and the orange on the side. Now how we're going to do that is we're going to use this blank spot and do an L, which will hide the corner, so now we can move this edge piece wherever we want to. And we can move it out of the way to the counterclockwise, so we're doing a U prime to bring it out of the way, and doing an L prime to bring the corner piece back. So now they're opposite each other. So now there's orange, green, and there's green, white, and there's orange on the side. So now what you want to do is find the corresponding white edges, which are right here. So we have green, orange, and white. We have the green and orange side, which corresponds to the white. So you want to bring the corner piece over top of these edges and centers. Now it's like how you would do it in beginner's method, where you would bring it down, over, and up. And as you guys can see, that was an F2L pair. It's pretty much the same thing, we're just doing it with the cross on the bottom, which saves you a lot of time. So you want to do with the edge in the back and the corresponding corner piece in the front over top of its slot that it's supposed to go in. And you want to do an R, which lines these 2 up, match it together, so match the white, matches the orange, and then to match the greens, we bring it back down. So that's how you would solve 1 F2L pair. So the next F2L pair I see was the exact same case that the last one was, where there's opposite colors on opposite pieces. So there's white, white, red, green, and red and green. And you guys can see if we try to line them up, it'll cut out the F2L pair we just created. So we need to move this over its corresponding centers and edges. So the red, green, and white needs to go over the red, green, and white. So now as you guys can see, because these two colors are not matching, we can bring it up with an R, which will match them up, match up the green and white, and bring it back down. Now the next case is this one, where there's an edge in the back or on the left, it doesn't matter, and then there is a corner piece that matches with it. Now if we tried to match these up, they will not line up. And if we had them in a certain situation where they were like this before, we bring it over, it won't match up because these two colors are the same. So what you want to do is hold the cube so the blank spot that you have is in the back left, and then you have the white facing the left side, and then you have the two matchings on top. And you want to bring up the blank space so you can hide the corner, so that'll let you free roam with this edge. And you want to do a U2 to bring it to correspond with this, and do an R prime, which allows these two to match up. And now what you can do is you can bring it over and insert it like you would in beginner's method. So you would do an R, U prime, R prime. Now for the final and last F2L pair we have is the white, blue, orange, and blue and orange. Now as you guys can see, this is a new case that we haven't seen before, because if we try to line it up, it'll be all wonky and it won't be lined up. So in this case, what you want to have is the blank spot. Hello, cord. So in this case, what you're going to want to have is these two pieces right by the blank spot. So the corner is facing straight up with the white on top over the blank spot. And you want to do R, U prime, R prime, U prime. And that'll bring the white side facing down so you can move it like you've already learned how. Now what you want to do is you can turn it around or you can leave it like this. This way is faster. And what you want to do is do an R, U prime, R prime, U. So that way, these two are already the case that we've already learned where they're opposites. You put the white over the corresponding pieces, do an R, U, R prime, and that'll solve it. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. If this really helped you, let me know in the comment section below. The next part to this video will be coming out very soon, and is the OLL, which is where you solve all of the yellow like this. And it's really fast and it's great. The next portion is where you can recognize certain algorithms and solve the remaining parts of the puzzle. So stay tuned for those. Make sure to comment, like, subscribe, and share for more. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.